All right, good afternoon, sir. Could you please state your name and provide your date of birth?
Ralph Andaverde, Jr., 414
Here on a Superior Court probation violation warrant for alleged violation of Term 5. I've appointed you an attorney. You have a probation hearing scheduled August 6th, 8:30 a.m. at the downtown Phoenix Superior Courthouse. I am affirming bond in the amount of $1,500. It's a secured appearance bond. That means you can pay that directly or work with a bail bonding company. They generally require 10% plus collateral, which should be $150. So if you pay your bond, you will be released. You're then promising to go to court on all of your court dates. You're also promising to comply with the standard conditions and restrictions of release. Plus, you're not to possess any weapons, you're not to possess or consume any alcohol. You must submit to 10 fingerprinting at the arresting police department, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. Mr. Andaverde, do you have any questions?
No.
All right. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. Savannah Valenzuela, and then Abraham Teklamariam will be on deck. Good afternoon, ma'am. Could you please state your name and provide your date of birth?
My name is Savannah Valenzuela. My date of birth is 3.
Ms. Valenzuela, you're here on a Superior Court probation violation warrant, and this is for alleged violations of Terms 3 and 5. I've appointed you an attorney. You have a probation hearing scheduled August 6th, 8:30 a.m. at the downtown Phoenix Superior Courthouse. Ms. Valenzuela, I'm setting bond in the amount, or I'm affirming bond in the amount of $1,000. It's just a placeholder bond. It's my understanding you're still in Department of Corrections custody.
Yes.
Yeah, so payment of that bond will not secure your release. So don't pay it, and then that you will be transported to court on the 6th. Ms. Valenzuela, do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Abraham Teklamariam, and then Freddie Varela will be on deck. Good afternoon, sir. Could you please state your name and provide your date of birth?
Abraham Teklamariam, 4/16/19.
So you're here on a Superior Court probation violation warrant for alleged violations of Terms 6, 7, 11, 12, and 22. I've appointed you an attorney. You have a probation hearing scheduled August 6th, 8:30 a.m. at the downtown Phoenix Superior Courthouse. I am affirming bond in the amount of $750. It's secured appearance. You can pay that directly or work with a bail bonding company. It's less than $1,000, so some companies may not work with that number. I believe there are some that will. If you pay your bond, you will be released. You're then promising to go to court on all of your court dates, and you're promising to comply with the standard conditions and restrictions of release. In addition, you're not to possess any weapons, you're not to possess or consume any alcohol. You must submit to fingerprinting at the arresting police department, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. Mr. Teklamariam, do you have any questions?
I don't have any money. I was promised to be in court the following week. Tomorrow I have another class that I have to take for drug rehab classes, 31st.
Yeah, so the issue is, sir, that
I thought that probation was over in April because that's what they promised me, and that's the only reason. But I was showing up the whole year, every month.
Well, it says your last report date was in May.
Yeah, if you look at it, Your Honor, like I was there every month, and the only time I didn't show up is April and May. I mean May and June. But I was faithfully showing up, and I'm still making all the payments every month.
I mean, so you had a visit from probation in May.
Yeah, well, we changed the apartment from one number to the other, and that was the switch number, which I thought we were still in the same apartment. But I was there every month. I was showing up, making my payments, and going to her appointment. I didn't disappear, but they said that in April I was going to be done with probation. And she wasn't showing up. April and May, she didn't show up.
I mean, so for example, I'm not, oh no, there we go.
So I'm saying I am responsible to show up. If I get released on my own cognizance, I'm responsible to show up or go into court or be at the
Okay.
probation office.
All right, I'll tell you what, sir. Here's what I'll do is I will release you on an unsecured bond. That means you'll be released today. You need to go to court August 6th, 8:31 a.m.,
Yes,
okay? And you need to make sure to reach out to your probation officer or just go down to the probation office
Yes, sir.
if you need to.
Yes, sir.
Until you have an order from the judge saying probation is finished,
Yes.
don't assume it's finished.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
You will have official paperwork. So if somebody says, hey, it's looking good, you're going to be done in December, just
Yeah.
giving you an example.
Yeah.
Unless you have something saying, congratulations, you are done with probation,
Mm-hmm.
you need to still check in.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Better for you to check in and then say, why are you checking in? You're done,
Yeah.
than for this to happen again.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but I do see that you did check in previously.
Mhm.
I believe it is an honest mistake on your part.
Mhm.
So, I will release you, like I said, on the unsecured bond. Make sure you're there on the 6th. That's what will erase the $750 bond. So you won't have to pay any of that by going on the 6th.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Freddie Varela and then Carlos Moiza will be on deck.
Let's go.
Sorry.
That's okay. Good afternoon, sir. Could you please state your name and provide your date of birth?
Freddy Pino Varela, 11/10/11.
Thank you, Mr. Varela. Mr. Varela, you're here on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Let's see. Yes, a direct complaint arrest warrant. You are charged with 1 count of possession or use of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, 1 count of possession or use of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I've appointed you an attorney. You have a status conference August 5th, 8:31 a.m. Preliminary hearing August 8th, 8:31 a.m. at the downtown Phoenix Superior Courthouse. Mr. Varela, I am affirming the bond and warrant in the amount of $250. I believe you're non-bondable in the new case you were just seen on 4 days ago.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, so don't pay the bond at this time. Even if you pay it, it won't secure you.
Yeah, no, they told me they was going to give me time to serve or something like that.
Okay, right, and that it will give you time served by not paying the bond. And Mr. Varela, do you have any questions?
Is that going to be, so my next coming up court date is the 5th?
Correct, it's August 5th. I think you were seen 4 days ago, so you probably have a court date before then, but for this case, your next court date's August 5th.
Yeah, because they said 2 court dates. I didn't even know I had a court date today. They told me I had got page 2.
Right.
And then the last time I came, they told me that I had 2 courts on the 5th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, yeah. So they'll transport you to your court date.
All right, for sure.
All right, thank you, Mr. Burrow.
Appreciate you, bro.
Carlos Moiza and then Jason Herman will be on deck. Good afternoon, sir. Could you please state your name and provide your date of birth? Jason. Thank you, Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman, you are here on a Superior Court new case and on a Superior Court probation violation warrant. We'll start with the probation warrant. This is for alleged violations of terms 6 and 7. I've appointed you an attorney. You have a probation hearing scheduled August 6th, 8:30 a.m. at the downtown Phoenix Superior Courthouse. I am affirming bond in the amount of $250 in this case. You have a $250 bond in your new case. Total bond is $500. That is secured appearance, meaning you can pay it directly or work with a bail bonding company. It's less than $1,000. Some may not work with that number. I believe there are some that will. So if you pay your bond, you'll be released. You're then promising to go to court on all of your court dates. You're also promising to comply with the standard conditions and restrictions of release. In addition, you're not to possess any weapons, you're not to possess or consume any alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. Mr. Herman, regarding your new case, I find probable cause for the allegations. 1 count of possession or use of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony. 1 count of possession or use of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony. I've appointed you an attorney. You have a status conference August 5th, 8:31 a.m. Preliminary hearing August 8th, 8:31 a.m. at the downtown Phoenix Superior Courthouse. Again, bonds in the amount of $250 with those same conditions and restrictions of release. Mr. Herman, do you have any questions?
So 500 total to get out?
500 total, correct. Thank you, Mr. Herman. Francisco Verdugo and then Rudy Flores will be on deck. Good afternoon, sir. Could you please state your name and provide your date of birth?
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Francisco Verdugo.
Thank you, Mr. Verdugo. Mr. Verdugo, you're here on a Superior Court failure to appear warrant for sentencing. So you have a status conference August 5th, 8:31 a.m., preliminary hearing August 8th, 8:31 a.m. at the downtown Phoenix Superior Courthouse. I'm affirming bond amount of $550. If you'll please wait, sir.
Also,
It's a security clearance bond. You can pay that directly or work with a bail bonding company. It's less than $1,000. Some companies may not work with that number. I believe there are some that will. So if you pay your bond, you'll be released. You're then promising to go to court on all of your court dates. You're also promising to comply with the standard conditions and restrictions of release, plus you're not to possess any weapons. Mr. Verdugo, you have something you wish to say?
Yes, sir. So, I was just in for the charges for these charges now, sir. I paid my bond, sir. I paid $500 now. Well, my sister paid it for me, sir. And I had a misdemeanor warrant out in Pinal County, sir. And so like they held me for like a week, and I've been dealing with that warrant since I was like 17 years old, sir. Like, and I've been trying to take care of it, but it's just been too far for me to get to it, and it's just been there. So like they waited to the last day, sir, like to the 7th day, and like unfortunately, like the timing wasn't right, sir, because I had court over here the next day, you know. So like they can't pick me up, and then so I had court on the 17th, but they can't pick me up. They can't pick me up on the 16th. So like they couldn't transfer me over here, sir. So I was in custody, sir. What I'm trying to say, in Pinal County. So like, and I was doing everything I can. So when I got there, so I was trying to call my public defender, sir. I did call him, sir. I left him some voicemails, and I was trying to do everything I can to get a result, sir. But unfortunately, I still got an FTA. And even when I got released from over there, sir, I tried to call him as well to try to figure it out, but he just never got back to me. And then so I just I ended up having police contact earlier this morning, and they said I had an FTA, sir. But I just want to let you know that.
Okay.
And then, like, also my family paid my bond, sir. Like, and I don't want to lose that money, you know. Like, I promised them that I was going to show up to court now, that, you know.
Yeah, I'm not the one who decides whether.
Yeah. I understand, my bad.
What happens with the any bond money that was previously paid.
Yeah.
Okay, just a moment.
Excuse me, can I say one more thing too as well?
Just one moment, sir.
Okay. I'll just...
So you said you were in Pinal County?
Yes, sir.
Was that a new case or was that an existing?
No, it's old, sir. It was a really old case from 2014 or 13 to be exact. It's from when I was 17 years old, and it's followed me into my adulthood, and I never got it resolved. The part of that being because I did it.